Hey guys, so here is another little video on something very useful, very critical to getting, getting really good armor, getting, anything that villagers can offer. And I know some people think that villagers' farms are really tough to make, or they're complicated. Well, they're not. So I'm going to show you just how simple this is, and you know how I do. I'm going to put on some tunes. I'm going to do this slowly so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and afterwards I'll kind of explain what is best to do after you make this. So yeah, let's go for it.
I went down to the river, going out onto the sea. On my way to the ocean, let the spirit swallow me. I got low down in the water, I let the current guide my bones. I got 9 kinds of trouble, I'm just trying to find my way. 20-some years of living and 1,000 wasted days. I have loved a lot of women. Many times I've gone wrong ways, and I came down to the water for a dip to cleanse my soul. They keep telling me that I'm just a baby, but baby, why do I feel so old? Breakthrough, it's a fine line that cannot be bent, and I felt like a river run dry, but I don't know where all of the rainwater went. And I believe we were all dead or dying, but I see different in the blue light. There is no such thing as a dawn or a dusk. It's daylight until it is night. You gotta fight through the dim end, you gotta run into the west, you gotta rage against the dying of the light. Live for the moment that's left. You gotta fight against the dim end. You gotta run into the west. You gotta rage against the dying of the light. Live for the moment that's left. 'Cause there is no such thing as a dying man. We're alive till the moment we're dead. And a drowning man is just a living man who hasn't run out of his last bit of breath. Let the spirit swallow me. I got low down in the water, I let the current guide my bones. I got 9 kinds of trouble, I'm just trying to find my way home. Find my way home. Find my way home.
Alright, so here we are back. Now you'll see these guys are starting to, guys or girls, whatever sex they are. I don't know. It's pretty unclear, I guess. But they will start to slowly walk towards each other in that romantic fashion, and make little villager babies. And I spawned all these ones in just so this might go faster, and maybe we'll see something happen, right? You can do this with just 2 villagers, and it might take a bit longer than, obviously if you have 5 or 6 of these guys well fed and filled with carrots. But it will work eventually, and it's exponential. When you have 2 villagers, they breed, they make a third. I've only done this in survival with farmer villagers to start with, so 2 farmer villages, so they will collect plants if you plant them, which I think carrots are the best that I've used. So here we would have a big plot of carrots, and these villagers would collect them and start to feed the other villagers, which will satiate their appetite, and they'll be eligible to start making the hearts. So like I said, it's exponential. If you have a couple farmers or any brown coats, I think actually work, but they'll feed everybody, and then they'll just start making babies. And once you have 4 villagers, then you can potentially have 2 babies, and then 4 babies and 8 babies. It'll multiply very quickly, and a bit too quickly actually from what I've seen. So I haven't made a way to deactivate this other than just being a couple chunks away, and they won't be breeding, but this works very well, as you can see. Even with this amount of villagers and having no farms, you can see there's been quite a few love makings. Yeah, here we go. He's coming at him. Like I said, I'll put a farm here with just carrots, and that is actually very crucial. If you have carrots or potatoes, I believe, are the only ones that will work, because if you get wheat, then the villagers will feed. They'll fill up with seeds, and these seeds, they can't pass those along to other villagers, so they'll kind of fill up, and they won't be able to pass on the food to the other people. So that's why you need to use carrots or potatoes. There might be more fruits or vegetables that you can give them, but those are the 2 ones that I've used. And alright, so what I did, if you didn't follow here, is I literally just went to a random location, nothing around, and dug. I dug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks down, and then I dug 2 spaces here, whoops. Yeah. 2 spaces here, 2 spaces here, 2 spaces here. And it doesn't matter if these doors are open or closed, but I'm not going to go into the mechanics too much of how these doors, detect sunlight and become eligible, if you will, villages. But what's happening here is those doors, they're not able to detect these villagers, basically, because these villagers are too high up. The villagers can see 5 blocks up or down, and the doors can only see 4 blocks up or down. So these villagers are seeing all these doors, and they're thinking, you know, hey, there's no villagers in this village, so we need to repopulate. But the door can't detect when these little guys are born right here. So basically, it's it's an infinite breeder. And like I said, I'm not going to go too far into the mechanics. I watched a pretty extensive, about a 40-minute video. I forget the YouTuber. I would give a call out, but yeah, he really went into the sunlight detection of the doors and all that. But that's you don't need to know that. All you need to know is dig 5 blocks down and dig 2 blocks in each cardinal direction, and you'll have to obviously I spawned these villagers in, but you'll have to find a village and transport them here by minecart or boat or whatever you deem necessary. But you'll have to get 2 villagers here, and you'll have to give them, I think it's 4 stacks of potatoes or carrots each, and that'll be sufficient for them to start reproducing, and yeah, you'll get your mending villager really quickly with this. As you can see, there's already 2, 3, 4 of these little babies here in this short amount of time, and yeah, so I hope this is an informative and or helpful little thing to make for yourself to make life a little bit easier. And that's all I got.